Hello, it's me. Hi! Oh, hello there. Aloha. Hi. Hi. Hello! Bonjour. Hello. I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello? Hi! Sorry about that, I was practicing my best hello for the dating scene. I've taken inspiration from someone on the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, Bethany Watson, and the way that she phrases it is that she is considering possibly putting herself back onto the dating scene eventually when the time is right. And I kind of feel the same. I'm not 100% sure if I'm fully committed to jumping back into the dating world, but figured let's give it a shot, and I figured I would talk about some dating do's and don'ts, or Joe's oh no-nos and Joe's oh yeah-yeahs. How do you meet people nowadays? Because I'm not the type of person that goes out to a club anymore. I go once in a while. I don't really go to bars, and so it's like now in today's society, it's all about swipe left or swipe right, or it's all on apps like Grindr, Bumble, or Scruff, Rowler, or Tinder, or one of those apps that leaves out vowels or ends with an R. Don't get me wrong, those online app things are great because I can stay at home and drink my bottle of wine and watch Grey's Anatomy and not have to leave the comfort of my home and have to deal with actually meeting people like one-on-one. But here's the thing about some of these apps. They are ridiculous. You know, with Tinder, it's swipe left or swipe right based off of a picture. A picture. Imagine this. And having to decide swipe left or right. I know you want to swipe right. But it's based off of one picture. And yes, you can touch the picture and it'll go into their profile. But 97% of the time, I feel like people don't even look at those profiles. Because I know out there, sometimes I don't. I'll just be like, no, get out of here. And don't even get me started with Grindr. Grindr's not a dating site. It can be. There are people that say they're on Grindr for dating, but really it's mostly for guys to hook up with other guys. But I do know couples that I've met on Grindr and they've actually been together for a while and they've hit it off really well. My thing is though, I hate going on there and getting a message and it's an unsolicited dick pic. Like, dude, say hello first. Like, ask me, hey, do you want to see a picture of my dick? 99% of the time, I don't know what I'd say, because my mom might be watching, or my dad might be watching, or family members might be watching, but whatever. But really, like, you should probably start a conversation first before you just start sending out pictures of your penis, headless torso, there's a million of those on there, or even worse, like, don't send a picture of your butthole. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Urgh. Meeting people, either online or in person, which, not gonna lie, I think I have an amazing skill of being able to talk to anyone. It's just when I'm talking to someone I could be interested in, my nerves are all like, hey, you're gonna die on the spot and you're gonna burn, and he's gonna be like, yo, what's up with this dude and why did he just burst into flames? Because that's exactly how I feel. But either way, when you meet someone, it's like setting up the date's weird, because then you have to be like, do you want me to pick you up, or do you want to meet there, or do you want to pick me up, and what restaurant do we go to, or what do we do? I find that so awkward sometimes, because if you have a hard time figuring out what a date should be, then that might be an awkward date already. You know what I mean? When it comes to dating amongst gay people, like, I know I've gone out on a date and they bring the check over and we both just kind of stare at each other and we just go, who's gonna pay? I'll reach for it and grab it. And he'll be like, no, let me. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's split it. That's a dating don't do that. If you decide to pay for it, commit. If they offer to pay, just be like, no, I got it this time, you'll get next time. Or you'll end up being single, perpetually single for the rest of my life. It's really confusing and can be really nerve-wracking on dates is the conversation. What do you talk about? What are the things that we should be saying to each other that's good for our first date and that's not gonna scare you away? Joe's oh no-nos, things to say on a date. Do not talk criminal records, juvie when you were a kid for breaking into houses and robbing people. Don't talk about that on your first date. Don't talk about your past relationships right away. I don't wanna know how it ended right now. I don't wanna know who the last person you were seeing is. Don't go into that right away. Like, give it some time. Don't talk about STDs if you've had them before, if you haven't had them before, or if you've been cured of them. Or I went out on a date with someone and he was like 30 minutes into the date, he was like, oh, I've had gonorrhea, but don't worry, it's all gone now. I got that taken care of a few months ago. No, dude, like now you're making me feel really sketched out and I don't want to date you because now I'm like, I'm just gonna think of gonorrhea. So gonorrhea guy, I hope you found a man and stop talking about your gonorrhea, because I was gone. See ya. Oh God, it was such a bad joke. Don't talk about your penis or your genitalia, because ladies, I know some ladies who are very out there and will talk about their cosloppus, as Chelsea Handler will call it, or, you know, their clam or whatever the hell the slang is for vagina. Don't talk about your genitalia. I don't really care to know what your penis looks like right away, you know, like we'll find that out in due time. So keep the cock talk to a minimum. So Joe's oh yeah yeahs for first date conversation, I would say talk about like books that you have in common, like a book you're currently reading. Be like, I'm currently reading The Girl on the Train, and it's really captivating, and I'm really enjoying the thriller-esque vibe to it and the alcoholism of Rachel. Talk about movies that you have in common, music, musicals. Depending on the people that you are, you might like musicals. Talk about them. Talk about things that you would want to know on a friend level, like, you know, like their family setup. Do they have brothers and sisters? Do they have both parents around still? Do they have a big family or a small family, a close family or a part family? For me, when it comes to dating someone, family is a big part of it. I want to know if they're a family-oriented person, because that says a lot about someone. Awesome idea to set up for future dates. You could talk about favorite day trips somewhere. I really like going to Boston. I like walking around the city. I like exploring. The aquarium's really fun. Talk about things like that, and he might be like, you know what, I like the aquarium too. You should go sometime. And then you could set up plans for a second date right then and there. So for some dating tips, I'm the type of person that when I get nervous, I get stuck on a word and I use it all the time. The word I use is awesome.
Your car is awesome. That drink is awesome.
Your hair is awesome. Your teeth are awesome. Your face is awesome. The restaurant is awesome. Weather is awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome.
I use the word awesome way too much, and I feel like people are like, shut up about the word awesome, dude. I don't care. Every time you want to say awesome, be like, that's fantastic, great, fabulous, intriguing. Are pickup lines still a thing? I know on Tinder they have pickup lines such as, do you like Imagine Dragons? Oh yeah, I like totally love Imagine Dragons. Yeah, well Imagine Dragon these nuts across your face. Ew, no, that's a gross pickup line. But I mean like pickup lines you see in movies and it's like, that are so corny and cheesy that it makes the person laugh and actually have an interest in you. Oh, does your face hurt when you fell from heaven? I think you're suffering from a lack of vitamin me. You must be jelly because jam don't shake. I would just kind of stray away from the very sexual pickup lines such as, there are 8 planets in the universe, but there will only be 7 after I destroy Uranus. I feel like you have to limit how much you drink on a date as well. Along with the conversation, and if you're using cheesy pickup lines, you need to limit your alcohol intake. Because when I get nervous, or I'm not super into the person as I thought I was, I probably tend to drink more. And it would turn into finishing like, I don't know, a bottle of wine. Be like, excuse me? Yeah, excuse me, can I get another one of these? I just need some more. Oh. Or you'll be like, can I get that 4th margarita, please? And the guy's in the bathroom be like, bring me a shot. I'm just saying, limit your alcohol intake, no matter if the date's going good or bad, because you don't want to look like a sloppy hot mess. So hopefully, now that I've talked to you and have tried to give advice on dating, I can take my own advice, because I've been off the dating scene for several years now, potentially having a thing with someone. Also, I will direct a link to them. Like if they exchange phone numbers and we go out on a date, be like, before our date, watch this video. And so, if you're a future potential boyfriend, please watch this video so you know what I'm expecting in a date. That's what the whole point of this video is. It's a ploy. I want people to watch it so I can get a date for once. Thank you for tuning into Oh Joe You Didn't this week. I hope you had a really fun time. Make sure to tune in every Friday for a new video and occasionally a video during the week as well. Make sure to subscribe. There's a button somewhere. Subscribe. So subscribe. Make sure to follow me on social media. You can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at JoePack1989. And I hope to see you all next week, and happy dating.